Hi everybody, this is Kefren, your favorite French Canadian. Today I'm going to do another guide on Outriders on how to boost your FPS. Some stuff changed if I compare the beta version with the launch version, so that's why I'm just redoing the guide. So I will do the guide right now inside of the game, and after that you will have the Windows part on how to optimize your Windows for the game. It will be my the video that I did on the beta version because it's pretty much the same, but for the game it's different. So first of all, window mode, full screen. I saw a difference between window, borderless, and full screen. I was losing like 2% of my FPS in borderless. Also, it was causing stuttering, so really important to use full screen. Resolution, normally just play native. You will have the best image quality if you play native. So depending on your monitor, if you have a 2K monitor, 1080p monitor, just select your resolution. NVIDIA DLSS, this one was not in the beta. So this one is really important, honestly. I did some tests. I did the ultra performance, balance, and quality. When I use ultra performance, I'm getting like 73 to 75% boost in my FPS. But honestly, ultra performance, and balance, I don't really like my image quality. So I went for quality. In quality, it really depends. I'm getting like 50 to 56% boost in my FPS. So really important to use it. If you have an RTX card, don't bother with the normal anti-aliasing, just use the DLSS and you will have amazing performance. I'm pretty sure even with the 2060, you just like put your DLSS at quality and you can crank it up your graphic to ultra without no issue. After that, Vsync, yeah, this one I'm just like putting at off. Enable FPS limit. You can definitely lock your FPS if you want. So for an example, you're playing on a laptop and when you generate 70, 80 FPS, it's causing too much heat in your computer. You're getting stuttering because of that, because of throttling. So you can definitely limit it inside of the game. Also now you can unlock your cinematic max FPS. I think in the beta it was locked at 30. Now you can go at 120 if you want. You have the Windows lock that I'm using because I don't know why when I'm streaming the game, I can go in my OBS and my second screen easily when I was playing the game. So now I can lock it. Field of view, I'm using the 90 because I always play my game at 90. I didn't see a big difference between FPS. I know like in some first-person shooter, if you go like, for example, 65 to 90, sometimes you will lose FPS. In this game, I didn't see, honestly, a big difference. So 90 is pretty good. Motion blur, I don't use motion blur on any game. I don't like this effect. If you like it, you can definitely go to it. But I feel like it's adding more blurriness to my image than removing it. So that's why my motion blur is at off. Yes, we want to apply. Go to display. So for the quality preset, go at custom. After that, you have the effect quality. Effect quality, I recommend medium. I did a couple of tests, so ultra to high, I'm getting 3% boost, 3% again for medium, and medium to low, I was getting 1%, so that's why I'm going at medium. When you will start the game, you will not necessarily see a big difference, honestly, with the effect. But after that, when you will have a lot of like different mobs attacking you and a lot of different like spells and stuff like that, you will see that it will help you a lot to stabilize your FPS. Texture quality, I'm going with Ultra. If you have 4 gig of VRAM and more, you can definitely play this game at Ultra. 3 gig high, 2 gig medium, and less than 2 gig low. So I'm going to stay at Ultra. Shadow quality, this one is really important if you need FPS. So this one will give you 3 to 4% for each bracket. So definitely if you need FPS, just go to low or just go to medium if you have like you want a decent image quality. Really depend if you're using DLSS or not. So this is pretty much the next step. I will remove the DLSS to have the anti-aliasing. So DLSS at off. I want to apply. So now anti-aliasing for people who doesn't have the DLSS, sorry. So if you have like an AMD card, integrated video card, or an old NVIDIA GPU, definitely I recommend medium. You're getting 2 to 3% ultra to high to medium, another 2 to 3%. I feel like off, it's in this game, I see a lot of aliasing. I really don't like the image quality at off, so that's why I'm going with medium. It will smooth your image, and you will not lose necessarily too much FPS, like 2% max. So this one, definitely, you should play at medium or even more. Post-processing quality, I feel like medium is a good gap. Ultra to high, again 2%, high to medium 2%, and 1% when you go to low. I don't like to go too high with post-processing quality. I don't like the image. I feel, again, it's a little bit blurry. It's like I still have some motion blur in it, so that's why I'm going with medium with this one. The last one, Foliage Quality, another one that can give you a nice amount of FPS. So ultra to high, you can get 3%, 3% to medium, and when I go to low, I'm getting 1.5%, sometimes 2%. So I feel like, again, medium should be a good balance. Really depend on your computer. Again, if you don't use DLSS, you will need to tweak your display advanced setting. And if you're playing on a laptop with an integrated GPU, for sure, Foliage should be at low, Shadow should be at low. And it will help you a lot with your FPS. So now we will go inside of the computer, so with Windows, all those parameters that you can change to make sure that you maximize your FPS, but it will pretty much be the same thing as the beta video. So let's go to Windows. So let's go with some Windows setting that you really need to make sure that are properly set. So the first one is the game mode. Write game mode in your search. Make sure that your game mode is at off, really important. It's causing a little bit of stuttering and you will lose FPS. The Xbox game bar, I recommend to disable also this. You will lose FPS, and also sometimes it's causing stuttering, the Xbox game bar. And remove all those overlays that you're currently using, the one from Discord, AMD, NVIDIA. Really make sure that you don't have any overlay when you play this game. After that, in the capture section, make sure that your background recording is at off and your recorded audio is at off. Another thing that I recommend that it's very important, make sure that you update your driver. NVIDIA just released brand new driver for this game today, so really make sure that you have the latest version. Normally you can get 5 to 6% boost in your FPS, and I'm pretty sure AMD will release something soon. Another thing that you can do in Windows is write GPU, open your graphics setting, and make sure that your hardware accelerated GPU scheduling is at on. On the entry level and mid-range computer, you can get 3 to 4% boost in your FPS with this feature. On high-end computer, normally you will not see any difference. Maybe a little bit less like a latency input lag, but not more FPS. Last thing, if you're playing on a laptop, make sure that you're using a proper energy plan. So for an example, go to your control panel with NVIDIA. Go to Manage 3D Setting and make sure that your power management mode is at maximum performance, and also have other video about it, but you can change it in the Windows. So the energy plan, make sure that you're using something like balance or high performance, because sometimes, or whatever reason, people are playing on a laptop, and when they plug in the wall, the computer stay at echo mode. So you really need to use like the balance mode or the high performance mode, because you want like the best boost clock for your GPU and the best boost clock for your CPU. So that's about it for the Outrider video. If you have any questions, guys, just comment in the YouTube section, post me your rig, CPU, GPU, and RAM. I will try to help you the best that I can. Don't forget to subscribe, and peace.